Hey folks, for years now I've been wanting to visit Japan's most northern region, Hokkaido. It's a place that's been recommended to me dozens of times over the years. It's remote, wild, known for its bears, blizzards and bowls of steaming ramen. We recently had a 3-day weekend, so my wife booked a flight and hotel to Sapporo, the capital. Up here, the snow festivals are legendary. They sculpt all sorts of sculptures out of the white stuff. But even without the snow, what pulls people here, truly, is the food. And this was our purpose. And we had roughly 40 hours to get to taste it all.
We flew out of Shinshu Matsumoto Airport. It handles only domestic flights, so the experience was quick and quiet with no fuss. Check in and board your plane, done in 30 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard our flight FTA. We're expecting a smooth flight. Flight time 1 hour 35 minutes, so sit back and enjoy the flight.
A little over an hour and a half and we landed in Okayama Airport. Picked up our bags and it was off to our hotel.
A cozy spot called Unwind, tucked away downtown. The room had all the necessities: soft bed, TV, cold drinks, bathroom amenities. It's very comfortable. After settling in, we headed up to the rooftop terrace for a glass of complimentary wine. The air was a warm 27 degrees and fading light. It was perfect.
The hunger was setting in, so we quickly headed towards the city's center in search of a shabu-shabu restaurant that served lamb.
That led us to shabu-shabu. With seafood also on the menu, we start with some sashimi. Either I was incredibly hungry, having not had anything to eat since yesterday, or this dish was generally outstanding. But it was the paper-thin slices of lamb meat cooked in boiling broth that blew my socks off, baby. Sapporo really surprised me. If you watch my channel, you'll know I'm more of a wilderness person than a city one. But this place had a different vibe compared to other cities that I've visited around Japan. This one felt special.
As the city's light came alive, we took a moment to chill in Odori Park to soak in the atmosphere.
Later, we found Basil, a little beer bar right next to the hotel. Cold drink, warm buzz, and the kind of place that helps wrap up the day.
In the morning, our breakfast was left outside the door in this nice little basket here. Soup, bread, and coffee. All very nice.
But I fancied a little more caffeine, so we made our way to a spot called Fog. Charged up, we wandered into one of Sapporo's parks. It was interesting to see a variety of trees and plants we don't often see in Yamanashi. It reminded me how different this island really is. Back towards the shopping district, and here's the thing. Japan is clean. Everyone knows that. But Sapporo, it's immaculate.
The Sapporo TV tower looms over Odori Park. The park itself is worth walking around, but with limited time, there were a few things we need to check off our list.
The clock tower, both a historical and cultural symbol of Sapporo, built in 1878. It's the oldest clock tower in Japan. The building is of American design and is one of the few surviving Western-style buildings in Sapporo. It's now a museum that is also used for various cultural activities. Then it was time for soup curry. Yeah, that's what they call it. Sounds simple, but it's not. Every spoon of this dish was pure magic. Loved it. I'd come back to Sapporo just for this dish alone. For dessert, we wanted to try some ice cream from this chocolate factory, Shiroi Koibito Park. This place has a very European feel. The buildings seem to be modeled on that scene in Strasbourg, France. A nice place for a stroll, but the heat had really picked up, so it was time for that ice cream. It was great, but it's these cookies that make this place famous. If you're looking to pick up some gifts, this place has you covered.
In the evening, we came by this place, Farm to Terra. The interior looked more like the outdoors. Calm atmosphere, but we didn't linger. We wanted to try a bowl of ramen.
We found a tiny little place, Ramen Ichi. Maybe big enough for about 8 people. Maybe. Just a counter around the kitchen. We were the only ones there. The ramen was fabulous. Well worth checking out if you're in the city center.
Sapporo had one last surprise for us. Around here, it's apparently a thing to chase beer with parfait. Yeah, ice cream. Late at night. Why not?
We tagged the cafe earlier in the day in our GPS. Neumann. And damn, the layers of delicious cream and fruit were tremendous, baby. Everything people told me about the food in Hokkaido weren't kidding. We were both thoroughly impressed with each place we stopped by. With our trip nearing an end, we weren't quite ready to stop either. We returned to Basil for one final drink and one last snack before turning in. I'd have to say our overall opinion of this place ranks as one of our favorite cities anywhere. It's not loud, no hawkers, no pressure. You can breathe here. Just good people and phenomenal food. The only downside was we didn't have much time. We barely scratched the surface. But even that little scratch revealed something special. And I know I'll be back. There's wilderness out there, hiking trails I haven't walked yet, mountains I haven't seen. This wasn't just a weekend getaway, it was a reminder that Japan, even after all these years, still has a lot of surprises and stories to tell. If you're thinking of coming, do it. And if you already have, maybe it's time to come back. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.